Hey, God bless you. I hope that you are having a great day. Have you ever fallen short of a goal and you had to live with the decision? What lessons did you learn in that? Here's a story. I was a young athletic high schooler who had a lot of energy, a lot of free time during the summer. A friend of mine, we did everything together, and we decided this summer that we would try to secure a job as the community lifeguards for our recreational center. The community leaders and the officials, they put their money on the line for the training, and all we had to do was show up. So we went to Charleston for the day. We took the test, and we had to complete a series of tests revolving around CPR. We had to retrieve items from the bottom of a 10-foot pool. We had to tread water for an awfully long time, which seemed like an eternity. And all that was good. We did our best. We put forth our best effort. But by the end of the class, in order to get the certification, we had to swim 10 laps non-stop. It was about the equivalent of about maybe 1/4 of a mile, or maybe perhaps like 500 yards. And I made it to about 8 laps. And I was literally exhausted. I didn't have any more left in me. I almost made it to the end, but I stopped short. I learned something that day, and I learned that almost does not count. In Genesis 12:8, God called Abraham to Bethel. Bethel means the house of God. He called him there to set up an altar. And instead of Abraham stopping in Bethel, he stopped short and he built an altar between Bethel and a place called Ai. Ai is translated as to be the place of heaps of ruin. So Abraham stopped short of his destination. He stopped short of where God had called him. How many times have you stopped short of what God has called you to? The reason may vary. We may become physically exhausted and we can't make it, or mentally fatigued, which affects our spiritual progress and we cannot make it. You see, sometimes it is just a matter of a lack of personal desire to press ahead. Well, here's my encouragement to you. Take a break, do what you need to do for you and your mental health. But here's what I need you to know. Almost does not count. You got to get back up, dust yourself off, get back on track, get into alignment with the perfect will of God for your life. Whatever you do, you have to go the distance, and don't become a victim of almost becoming something that God has called you to be. I'm praying for you, and remember, almost doesn't count. God bless.